Yo, what's good? Marshall here, and today I got a video from the Smart Home Solver. These are the 22 best things that he saw at CES 2022 this past week. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't fortunate enough to go. I had to go to. Actually, I think I was in Colorado. But hey, if you were, let me know what the best thing that you saw there was, and if you saw some videos, let me know what the best thing you saw there was on those videos. Yeah, without further ado, let's see what he saw. I wanna jump into this. 22 best things I saw in Vegas at CES 2022. Let's go. Again, this is by the Smart Home Solver on YouTube.
Hey, what's up? I made it to CES 2022 in
Nice.
person, and I'm glad I didn't have to do it virtually like I did last year, since there was some amazing tech here, and I can't wait to show you. Of course, it wasn't a normal
hand-closing door?
There were some missing booths and fewer people, but it actually made it more enjoyable because it was so quiet. That way I could test out things like these crazy invisible headphones from Novetto. The way it works is when you're sitting or standing in front of it, you can hear the sound just fine, but take a few steps to the side and you can barely hear the audio anymore.
No way. Okay, so it's playing sound of water right in front of us. There's no way. There is no way. That is actually pretty freaking cool. Could you imagine? This would literally solve all of the problems that you have with your neighbors for playing music way too loud.
So it's not a speaker, but it's proprietary audio beaming tech, and I've never experienced anything like this. It's expensive, but what's cool is the AI on it tracks your face and ears so it can beam it right to you. This next one is from a startup.
Okay, so I have a question. What if there's multiple people? He didn't mention that. Right, so if it's tracking your face and your eyes, and I guess your ears, which is a thing, you can do that just as well as you can track faces, right? It's more or less just proportioning it on your head on the computer, where whatever the AI is supposed to pick up, right? So I wonder if there's more than two people, if they split up, or even like, how does that work? I'm curious to know. Next one is Waydor for $2,500. This is pretty cool. That is a fast freaking door, though.
It's basically this. There's a motion sensor that can open the door as you walk up to it. They disabled it because, all the people at CES. But you can also do a swiping hand motion. These doors open and close so fast.
Yeah,
if you're wondering how many injuries has this caused, well, 0, because it's brand new and it hasn't been released yet.
I was just wondering that. I literally just said that. That door moves way too fast. So if you, opening it would be fun as hell. Like, you have a dramatic open, like chun chun. But what if you're closing it and you don't know your dog's behind you? You chop your dog in half. And also, does it have a safety feature where it opens back up like a garage if it censors somebody's hand is there? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see.
Sensors in the door frame to stop it if it
there
senses
you go.
someone.
Okay, there you go.
$2,500 per kit, and I think automated doors are the future.
Okay.
At TCL, they had some amazing TVs.
That was actually look at that. Look at
like
that.
Like an 8K mini LED TV that was extremely thin. Micro effect. The future. It's $2,500 per kit. And
it went pretty
automated doors are the future.
But look,
at TCL,
it stopped
they had
as soon as it sensed their
TVs, as you would expect.
TCL always has
like
good
an
TVs.
8K mini
Well,
LED
good
TV
TVs.
that was
Good budget
extremely
TVs.
thin. But what really caught my attention was the NXT
that's
Wear
paper
Air.
thin.
It has dual micro. What really caught my attention.
Look at that. That is thinner than my cursor. Look at that. That's paper thin, bro. Could you imagine dropping that? As soon as you drop that, as soon as something like touches it, like I wonder what the pixel ratio is in that, because as soon as something touches it, or what lights that, like what can you use to light that? Because once something like touches it too hard, picture's gone, guaranteed.
Was the NXT
or there's gonna be a crack.
It has dual micro OLED
They came out with
screens inside the
some
glasses.
sunglasses, it looks like.
To any USB-C
Wait, what do you say?
micro OLED screens inside the glass.
Dual OLED micro.
It has dual micro OLED screens inside the glasses.
Screens.
It connects to any USB-C phone and shows the phone's screen on them. It's difficult to capture what the screen looks like, but it's 1080p, a simulated 140-inch screen, and it's transparent. They have these magnetic attachments that look like sunglasses to block out the background, so the transparent screen is easier to see. Is there a second version of these, and they look better than the first version.
That's pretty cool.
Gobi showed up
around, looking like a complete D-bag with like the 2 pairs of sunglasses on. Like, you know how some people have like the flip-up sunglasses to show glasses? I hate those glasses with a passion. That's what this guy looks like, but worse. He's connected his phone to it. He can't even flip it up. He just has to walk around with 2 like glasses on his face. Could you imagine? And then what if I actually wear glasses? Like, I would need to see. How would I see that? Like, would you come up with prescription? I don't know. That's a whole separate thing.
CES for their first time with some new lights.
Gobi.
A computer
I've heard of
immersion
Gobi.
kit that's going to come out sometime this year with new light strips and light bars. They're also showing off their rope light that came out a few months ago and some brand new 3D Glide Hexa wall panels. It's similar to normal wall panels that you might have seen from Nanoleaf, but these have raised edges for
drinking my girl's
look.
White Claw. This is the lemon flavor.
Next up is Rain Stick, and they made a shower that recycles water. It saves up to 80% water.
My girl is
sucking it back up and using
what's going on
water.
with her. Look her up.
Next
though.
up
Her
is
name
Rain
is
Stick, and they made a shower that recycles
Pink Socks
water.
on YouTube.
It saves
like,
up to 80% water by sucking it back up and using it again.
So
it's pretty cool and reminded me of the suits on Dune recycling sweat.
Alright, let's rewind this.
What's
going on here?
Wall panel and new 3D Glide Hexa wall panels. It's similar to normal wall panels that you might have seen from Nanoleaf, but these have raised edges for a 3D look.
Okay.
Next up is Rain Stick, and they made a shower that recycles water. It saves
a shower that recycles water
by sucking it back up and using it
again.
This
is something that I've been.
Cool
okay, so hold up. This. Okay, hold up. Let's remove this bar here. First of all, he said that this reuses the already used water in your bathtub. I'm not too sure how hygienic that is gonna be, just because, think about it. All the dirt and grime of the day just sitting there in your tub, all that sediment collecting. I mean, is there a filter? Are you gonna have to replace the filter? I mean, you're gonna have to use some type of greenhouse gases to make, like, mass produce these filters too. Like, just like the Tesla, where it's an electric car, but all the greenhouse gases from the factories that make the Tesla is kind of defeating the purpose. You're literally making these conscious ass cars, but I mean, let's be real, right? So I don't know how this is gonna work. We got what, like 30 more seconds of this, so let's see how.
Recycling sweat.
Also, it looks like it has intense UV treatment, kills viruses and bacteria from what, the inside? I don't know how that is different from just regular hot water and soap. Wi-Fi enabled controller, real-time water / energy savings. Okay, so I can Wi-Fi enabled controller. Why would your controller need to be Wi-Fi enabled? So what, like my girlfriend can turn the water cold if I asked her to? Wouldn't I just be able to like reach out and turn it cold? Also, why would I bring anything electric in the shower? I wish I was there for them to explain this to me. I need to be asking these questions. They're not telling me these questions. Let's look at this chart here though. Home water use by activity, 18% other, 3% drinking and cooking. I did not know that. 22% clothes and dishwashing. 30% is showering. You can see they made that super bold so you know that, hey, listen, this is taking up most of your freaking water in your home. Not in my home. My girl only takes a shower like maybe. And then 27% is what? Toilet flushing? Holy shit. See? And you want me to flush the toilet all the time. This is why I don't. 27% is put to toilets. 27% is put to toilets. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right.
I honestly don't know how you can rationalize me flushing the toilet now. This flushing the toilet takes just as much water as showering. You know that? Did you know that? What? Flushing the toilet takes almost just as much water as showering. Did you know that? Okay. Well, my girlfriend's jealous because I'm right, as usual. So there's that.
All right, let's keep it moving.
There are 3 stages of filtering, and it does need to be cleaned every few weeks.
See? There we go. Every few weeks, dog? Come on. Why do I hear a weird echo? This is weird. Alright, hold up. Let me do some of this here. I think this is the... Check.
Feedback on.
Check. Alright, cool. Alright, so like I was saying, I don't hear that weird feedback in my head anymore. Bro, this you're gonna need to clean out. Alright. I know I've been talking a lot, but listen to this.
Remind me of the suits on Dune recycling.
You can just click through. First of all, if you don't want to hear me talking, you can just click through. There's a lot of this to go. I promise you. I'm asking the questions that you're thinking, right?
There are 3 stages of filtering, and it does need to be cleaned every few weeks. If you're one who pees in the shower, don't tell me down in the comments, but you can change modes to not recycle temporarily. So
see?
Got you.
And things like that. So if you pee in the shower, even just a little bit, imagine that. You're gonna be sprinkled with pee if you don't turn off that recycle option. 80% water and energy savings, 2 times the flow. North America's first Wi-Fi enabled circular shower. I mean, I don't know why they had to make it say first Wi-Fi enabled, because why would I turn on the freaking shower from my phone? I just stick my hand in the freaking shower and turn it on. Circular shower. Most showers are circular. Never seen really a square shower, so
you can pre-order now for $3,500, and it ships.
This seems like branding,
there was a lot of pet tech at CES, but the collar from Invoxia stood out. It's the first collar to measure the respiratory and heart
This is
rate
something that pet lovers I think would like.
It's only
dog collar with
large
vitals.
Dogs, so sorry, Luna. We may never figure out what's going on with you, like why your ears point in different directions. It has built-in GPS that uses 4G LTE connection to track your dog.
13-month subscription for that cellular connection? That's not 13 a month. I mean, if you lose your dog, isn't that the point of getting microchipped, right? I mean, but that really only comes for a general detection, right? And even if you have the collar, I guess that would be like real time, but is it a cellular connection? Does that collar have a SIM card on it, right? Because that's the only way it's gonna give it global GPS, global positioning service, right? So I don't know. That seems pretty expensive. Another pretty expensive thing for something that's kind of arbitrary. If you have a microchip in your dog, but it takes vitals, so that's actually pretty cool. It monitors your vitals. You can monitor it from your phone. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, especially for older dogs or ones recovering from surgery.
Exactly.
If you thought robot vacuums were already advanced,
or if you have an older dog,
Roborock has taken all the features and price
looks like a Roomba
way up.
Jesus Christ, the thing is $1,400.
Way up. It's the S7 Max V, and this thing is crazy. There are 3 containers on the dock now. One is for the self-emptying dustbin like we saw last year from the S7.
Okay,
and the other 2 are for mopping, which is this one's specialty. After mopping for 20 minutes, it will go back to the dock and clean the mop. It has this little scrub brush in the dock to get all the dirt off. And just like the S7,
Very nice.
the mop uses sonic vibration to clean the floor better and lifts
Very
up when it
nice.
detects carpet. It has cameras
Sonic
in front to avoid
lifting up
objects,
when
and
it
it
sees
costs a
the
whopping $1,400.
I mean, for
but that's
$1,400
expected for how
again.
much this can do.
Yeah.
So there's always tons of new
That's
concept cars at CES.
for somebody with
but
big
this
tile
year
house.
surprised me way more than
pets.
normal. For example,
pets.
one of
Concept
the ways
cars.
to
This
get
is
around
nice.
at
Alright.
CES was
Let's
made
check
by
this out.
Elon Musk's Boring Company. You jump into a Tesla
So,
car and they
fun
zip.
fact, the Boring Company made by Elon Musk, okay, apparently he built this little thing, or not little thing, let me rephrase that. This looks amazing. I wish I was here to experience this, but the Boring Company, look it up. They wanted to build a tunnel, a hyper fast tunnel, or a hyper fast train in Miami underground, and he actually proposed this to the mayor of Miami, I think, and they started construction on it, right? I think he started like very minimal construction on it, not even construction. I think they started like blueprinting it and talking about it and whatnot, but nothing ever came of it. It was just a great idea that this nobody ever talks about, and it just I guess never launched. I would have loved. I think he was trying to take this shit to Japan or something. In fact, hold up. I swear to God, I'm not lying. Boring Company. Not the flamethrower, but the Miami tunnel. See? Look at this. I wasn't lying. Underground transit tunnels, and they okayed this. See? But this was like last year. That's what I'm saying. They gave him the okay, but like nothing ever happened. And I would have loved to. 6 months of drilling would have cost $52.5 million. Elon Musk, you got that, right? You can drop that, daddy. Come on. All right, let's keep going.
You through underground tunnels. It was awesome. Some
Yeah, it
daily
looks pretty
stations
awesome,
will
I'm
be
not gonna lie.
all over Vegas, and the cars will drive autonomously.
Another
Then there was the BMW
thirst
that
trap
could
for
change
Vegas.
colors. This thing basically
This looks
stole
dope.
the
Holy
show, and
shit.
rightfully so, because this thing was so amazing to see in person. It uses e-ink, you know, like what the Kindle
E-ink?
uses to change colors.
Oh,
it seems
like from going
complete
from light to
overkill,
dark mode.
but could
It's
actually
not
be
complete
good for fuel
overkill.
efficiency. It can reflect sun with a white car on hot days or absorb sun on cold days. It's pretty sweet. Sony also was back at it with their concept cars, this time with an SUV which looks similar to a Tesla Model Y.
This literally
Sony
looks
seems
like
to
a
be getting
Tesla.
more serious about making an electric car we
There's
can
no way this
actually
is Sony's
buy,
car.
So we'll see if it ever happens.
Sony's
Then
car,
there was an
wow.
unexpected vehicle from the United States Postal Service.
The
All
United
right,
States Postal.
showing off a new
Hey,
concept
yo,
mail truck
babe,
that
look
could
at
be
this
hitting
car.
the streets at the end of next.
Look at this freaking short bus of a freaking UPS car. Holy balls. This is a concept for, baby, look. This is a concept car for the USPS Postal Service that could be coming in like years to come. Like years to come. That's crazy.
Year.
I don't like this. This would actually kind of scare me. Why does this look like this? It looks like, I feel like people are actually trying to reform cars or like make them look. I don't know. Make them just look, change the aesthetic of cars, making a bigger windshield. This is not like a bus, right? I feel like, I don't know. The
They
car
look
that
really
they're driving
big, and they
before,
even have an EV option.
We're fine. EV option is great though. All vehicles should come standard with that, especially
announced
commercial
a whole
vehicles.
slew of new products. They plan on
Singlet is
supporting
dope.
Matter,
Go buy
and
their
they'll be covering
products.
all of this throughout the year.
I have some of their
what
stuff.
really got a lot of attention was their innovative health bulb. It
Health
uses
bulb?
frequency modulated continuous waves as a kind of radar for the room. They said it can be
There's
used to
no
track
way.
sleep or maybe even detect if an elderly person falls down. Pretty cool,
There's
right?
no
I mean,
way.
who
That's
wouldn't
pretty
want
cool. That's pretty
extracurricular
dope.
activities in
So
your
if grandma
bedroom
falls-
scanned in by a smart light bulb?
Wait, hold up. Okay, so there's two sides of that coin. first of all, if grandma falls, and she doesn't have life alert, that'd be great if it could contact the emergency contact. But let's say you're having relations in the room. It could pick it up and beam it to your smartphone. I mean, I guess that'd be kind of cool if you consent to that, but otherwise it'd be kind of creepy.
Of course,
all right,
CES
I've got an ad
would be
coming in like 30
CES without
seconds.
lots
so
of robots
I'm
everywhere.
Switch this scene.
Sell online and grow your business with Wix e-commerce.
Give me 1 second.
Create a beautiful storefront for your brand by customizing
Skip
product
ads.
pages.
They were chasing us, taking up the walkways, and trying to run into us. One of the robots that actually seemed pretty useful is from Labrador. It can grab a tray and carry it around.
There is no
for drinks
way.
Or medicine with those with limited mobility.
Another.
It can carry up to 25
See,
pounds
this
and
is a type
isn't
of.
flashy like some
Could you
robots with
imagine
faces.
this freaking
Instead,
robotic
it's completely
drink cart
practical. It has
just
cameras
becoming
and sensors
sentient
to map out the house
and
not run into
just
anything.
throwing things
It
at you or
was really
taking
cool
things
to see it
from
grab
you.
a tray and put it back. We've seen smart window shades, but automating the window for fresh air is new.
That automatic bar cart basically is something that I would love, or I think my girlfriend would love. But at the same time, again, these things, I am so afraid of AI. It's like, imagine that Roomba that we saw earlier. The what's it called? I forgot what it was called. The Roborock. That just sounds intimidating. Could you imagine that thing becoming sentient and just like annihilating your floors because you didn't charge it all the way?
Window shades, but automating the window for fresh air is new. Smart Slider just announced a device that you can add to your existing windows to automate them. It works with Amazon, Google, Siri, or just with a button. You can also automate it with an Amazon routine. Like say you have Amazon's new air quality monitor and the air isn't very good. It can have the window automatically open. You can even put it on sliding glass doors, so it could be pretty useful. My wife Allie's favorite thing was the new Withings scale with an attached sensor. Yeah, sorry Withings. Okay,
did she break it?
Her favorite thing was the tune. These are extremely thin in-ear headphones to help you fall asleep. They work with Spotify, and once it detects you dozing off, it can play white noise so you can stay asleep.
Oh,
they were extremely
that's
light
something
and
that
thin,
I would
so
love.
I think you could
that'd be
sleep
great for
them.
like
if you lose your wallet often, the
long
Chipotle
flights.
card is a tracker that can help you find it. It's just a little bit thicker than a credit card, and it works on Apple's Find My system. It can make a beeping noise to help you find it, and it costs $35. It does a little bit thicker than a Chipotle card is a tracker that can help you find it. It's just a little bit thicker than a credit card, and it works on Apple's Find My system. It can make a beeping noise to help you find it, and it costs $35.
It's at 105 decibels.
It does not have a replaceable battery, but they say it should last around 2 years. And after that, you can send it to Chipotle for half off another.
That's pretty cool. I mean, where would you put that though? Your bag,
one of the things that was weird about this CES was that there was a lot of empty booths. Ring didn't show up, and they turned their spot into a sponsored lounge.
$3 a month to sit here.
It was a great place to relax, so thanks Ring, I guess. Usually LG has the most grandiose booth at CES. This year, if you made the long journey to CES, they rewarded you with a QR code.
Okay.
It'll help you imagine what the previous year booths look like. It's pretty much the same
thing, isn't
it?
So they were like basically they're like, you know what, we weren't able to come over, come by, but you know what? We're gonna hook you up with this QR code, and you can take a look at the 2 years ago CES what it looked like. It wasn't even 2020. It looked like it was 2019 that they showed.
Because of the current variant going around. Well,
this
company called
ViroWarn. $500 ships in February.
ViroWarn is looking to help with that. They claim that they can detect the virus through the air with one of their machines. The idea is if this
There's
is in
no
a
freaking way.
and it detected an infected kid, everyone could quickly take a breath test for instant results. They did not turn it on at CES because who knows what kind of chaos that could have created.
Yeah, that
would have been. They're looking for an FDA emergency use authorization.
That would have been. Could you imagine turning this thing on and it detecting like 50 people with COVID or like Omicron and Delta? But what if it could detect Delta?
CES would be a super spreader event. But what would be ironic is if this thing works and ends up having a positive impact. Who knows?
Yeah, no kidding.
Zeus had some new sensors and a new Titan water valve actuator that's extremely strong and can turn off your main water line if there's a leak. Their big announcement is a new Z-Wave hub called Z-Box Hub.
I work in property management.
It was made in partnership with Fabaro, who wrote the software, and I got a little peek at the dashboard for it, and it seemed pretty customizable. It will be available this year, and I'm curious to try it out. Samsung had a massive booth again, and it was packed with new devices.
Yes, come on, Samsung.
The 2022 Frame TV now has a matte finish for less reflections, making it look even more like art when the TV is off. And if you bought a 2021 version like me, it's okay. We can all mourn together. They also had this
wait, why?
It's okay when the TV is off. And if you bought a 2021 version like me, it's okay, we can all mourn together. They also have this massive curved monitor, the Odyssey Arc, which is 55 inches.
So I actually did a review on the Samsung Odyssey monitor on TikTok. Go check that out. It is actually a really dope monitor. So I'm curious to see what I might do a review on this monitor, just to see like what new features it has. That would be really cool.
Odyssey Arc, which is 55 inches. Viewing content on this in vertical mode was so bizarre, but bizarre in a good way because I want one. They also updated their solar-powered TV remotes from last year. Now it can be charged from the Wi-Fi signal in your house.
There's no way.
A gimmick for how little power can be gained from just Wi-Fi, but it's interesting. Samsung showed off some pretty...
Okay, first of all, don't call that a gimmick. That's actually, like, that's a legitimate feature. Something being able to be charged by the Wi-Fi in your house, that's a legitimate feature. They're calling it solar powered, but whatever. So imagine running out of batteries in your remote. I know it seldomly happens, but like, imagine doing that and then looking for batteries in something else that are already halfway used. You know, that would solve that problem.
The amazing TVs and lots of colorful appliances in their bespoke line. On the smart home side, their new family hub will have a SmartThings hub inside. They also are adding it to some of their new TVs and smart monitors. So I guess SmartThings is not dead. It won't have Zigbee or Z-Wave in the integrated hubs.
They call it Zigbee?
I'm not really sure why. If you want to add Zigbee, you can buy this little dongle. It only works on the TVs and monitors.
Come on, don't do the Apple thing.
Not the refrigerator. There's a new portable projector that's $900 and not heavy on the specs.
$900?
It's cool that it's small, light, and can screw into a light socket, but at $900, no thanks. Also, you can now buy and view NFTs on Samsung TVs. Yeah, you can buy an NFT that costs more than the TV itself. What is this world coming to? Smart homes have been able to turn on lights to make it seem like someone's home for a while, but this new device from Home Shadows is taking that up a notch. It uses 60 LEDs to make a shadow move around, so it looks like someone's home. It's not smart, but it can turn on automatically when it's dark, or you can control it with a smart outlet.
That is wild.
You can do something like this way easier now. In the 90s, it took Macaulay Culkin a lot more effort. TP-Link showed up with the 90s. It took
check this out.
To make a shadow move is taking that up and one's home for a while.
It's this thing called Home Shadows.
New device from Home Shadows is taking that up a notch. It uses 60
So it
LEDs
uses,
to make
like,
a shadow move around,
lights
so it looks like
to
someone's home.
move
It's
around
not
to
smart,
make
but
it look
can
like
turn
somebody's
on
home.
automatically when
Isn't
it's
that pretty
dark,
cool?
or you could control it with a smart
So like
outlet.
if we put it in our
It's cool that
windows,
you could do something
we
like
would
this
turn that on
way
instead of having the
easier
lights
now.
on.
In the 90s, it took Macaulay Culkin a
That's so
lot
crazy.
more effort. TP-Link showed up with a really interesting router. The antennas move to get the best signal, and time will tell
how much is
Apparently you can do
shadows?
automatically, so it not for a while.
100.
But this
It's
new
under
D's-
$100. That's
It's
not
Culkin.
bad.
The antennas move to get the best signal, and time will tell how much this is really going to help, but it was cool to see it in action. They also announced that they're going to bring their Topo line over to America.
Seems like overkill.
It's normally been the budget option in Europe, but they have some interesting devices like the 2K outdoor camera with a starlight sensor. Plus, it will have more HomeKit compatibility compared with TP-Link. But the Topo devices will use a separate app and not the Casa TP-Link one. They know they have some work to do on that front. If your kids are addicted to their tablets, why not lock them away in a little jail cell?
Break.
The tablets, not your kids. Tech Break lets you set timers or bedtimes so your kids can be physically stopped from using their screens for a while. I think my kids would hate this, so I should probably buy it. A bonus item that my kids would like, but no one else would because it's
The
so
Kubo
weird.
tail.
This pillow with a tail.
Yo,
Pet
I
the
don't
pillow
think
and
I would
it wags
never
the tail.
buy
What kind of
that.
sick twisted thing am I holding? Can you
Why?
imagine this being a
Why
throw
would
pillow on someone
Why would
else's
anybody
couch?
get that?
If that wasn't enough, the same company also made a cat that can bite you if you put your finger in the mouth. It actually pinched hard. I had so much fun at CES, and this was just the tip of the iceberg of weird stuff I found.
So, alright. Well, appreciate it. Oh, the weirdest things. Okay. Let's see. They got a robot massage. We're not done here. He's got more. I would enjoy that. Shit. Seems safe since it's VR. Roller coaster tycoon. Could you imagine being an actual roller coaster? The nuts and bolts are popping off.
There's nothing on my mind except for circuits. You humans do things robots could never do.
No, you're literally doing. Oh my god, bro. What kind of smile is that? I know J. Cole said love your crooked smile, but that shit is. See, this is what I'm afraid of. Could you imagine this thing becoming sentient and coming running at you with that face? I'd be freaking terrified. Anyway, alright. Thanks, Smart Home Solver. Appreciate the video. Thanks for all that you do. And Marsh4ll Lee here, signing off. We're gonna come with another video probably tomorrow. And then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. We're just gonna keep coming out with videos until somebody watches this. So click the subscribe button. Let me know what product was your favorite, and I'll see you next time. It's been real. Thanks for watching.